Welcome to your Cyber Tips Explainer, where we make everyday people understand the cyber world around us. Today, we're going to talk about something fascinating and, honestly, a little bit scary. How a purely technical problem, like a cyber breach, can get twisted and used as a powerful political weapon. So, let's set the scene. Picture this. It's a cold day in December 2015 over in Ukraine. What happened wasn't just some technical glitch or an accident. No, this was a highly coordinated state-sponsored cyber attack on the country's power grid. It's a really chilling, real-world example of how lines of code can literally be weaponized. And the impact? It was huge and immediate. We're talking about hackers shutting down the power for over 225,000 people. Just think about that for a second. No heat, no lights, right in the middle of a brutal winter. This was a deliberate act, It was designed to create chaos and send a very, very powerful political message. So this leads us to the big question of this explainer. How does something like this, a technical attack, move from the world of servers and code into the halls of government? How does a threat to our infrastructure suddenly become the reason for expanding state authority? Well, the answer lies in a pretty powerful political framework. And that framework is called securitization theory. It's a really interesting idea that helps us understand the process of how a regular, everyday problem gets totally transformed into a national security emergency, one that seems to demand extraordinary action. Now, here's the really crucial insight from this theory. A threat isn't always some objective fact out there in the world. Often, it's something that is socially constructed. Political actors can frame an issue, like that cyber attack in Ukraine, as an existential threat, a danger to the very survival of the nation. And once they do that, it justifies taking actions that completely bypass the usual rules of the game. This quote right here really just nails it. It says that security threats are politically constructed issues. What that means is our sense of danger isn't just about what is objectively risky, but about what powerful voices tell us is dangerous. Dangerous enough that we have to break the normal rules to deal with it. Okay, so that's the theory. But what does it actually look like in the real world? Let's break down the playbook for how you turn a cyber threat into a justification for brand new, exceptional government powers. It really breaks down into 3 simple steps. First, a powerful actor, maybe a politician or a government agency, frames the incident as an existential threat. They use urgent, dramatic language. Then comes step 2, and this is absolutely critical. They have to get public acceptance. They have to convince all of us that the danger is just so great, the normal rules won't work. And once that happens, well, the door just swings wide open for step 3, enacting those exceptional measures. New laws, new surveillance powers, things that would have been impossible before. So why should you care about any of this? Because this isn't just some abstract political theory we're talking about. It has very, very real consequences for our privacy and for our civil liberties. And this is what's really at stake. When a cyber issue gets securitized, it can be used to justify mass surveillance and even online censorship. Our civil liberties can get chipped away, all in the name of keeping us safe. The conversation completely shifts from, hey, how do we find better technical fixes for this, to how do we get more political control? Which leaves us with one last big thought. The next time you hear a cyber attack described as a crisis that's threatening our entire way of life, it's worth stopping and asking this question. Who is really being protected by all these exceptional measures that are being proposed? Is it really us, the people, or is it the power of the state itself? Understanding these political plays is a key part of your own cyber defense. To stay informed and aware, subscribe to this channel, like and share this video with someone you deeply care about to have a foolproof cyber defense.